Mermite cans. I can say beyond a shadow of doubt, I have had green eggs and green bacon because of these things here. I'm not sure where Dr. Seuss got it. I'm not trying to infringe on his copyrights because I don't want this website taking that my channel blocked. But green eggs and green bacon, I've had it because of these things. Mermite can. This is officially, I think, a military food insulator. And this one's dated, there's dates right here. This one's an 82 model. So is this one. And what it is, just a whole bunch of aluminum, a bunch of insulation. I mean, look at that. Almost 2 inches of insulation in there. And you got these inserts. These inserts are aluminum. And the aluminum reacts to eggs and turns them green. Same with the bacon. So I've had green eggs and green bacon. And the way you're supposed to use these things is what the military is supposed to do. There's nothing nicer on a cold day out with your tank. For us, it was the M60 or M60A3. Cold morning, out with the tank, and here comes bouncing across the field a little M151 mutt. That's all I ever brought our chow. Humvees that made it to the guard level by the time I was out. Now, I saw Hueys taking food to other people, but never us. Blackhawks didn't make it down to our level yet by then either. Nothing nicer than seeing those things bouncing across the field, pull up, unload a couple of these. You know, every squadron might get one of these or two of these, and you're good. Eggs, bacon, I forget what else they gave us. But anyway, what the cooks told us, or the cook personnel, was they would pull the canisters out, fill it full of boiling water, seal it up, and while they're cooking breakfast, 20, 30 minutes later, dump the water out, put a little bit of water back in, then put the 3 canisters back in, seal it up. You have hot food for hours. And something with the hot water and the aluminum made the eggs turn green. I have no idea if Mr. Seuss, I know he was in the military. I know he was in World War II. I'm not sure if he experienced it that way or not. If you're going to look at buy one of these things, this seal is the most important part. If this seal, when you go to put on, you latch it. So these ones are still up. They're still tension. Pop those down. This one seals good. I think this one does too. Yeah, this one's got even a better seal. But the lid on this one got dinged up a little bit. Yeah. This one's a little bit tighter. I have a couple more. The seals are flat. You can just whatever. Mermite cans. I cannot find two separate sources on the internet or anywhere else saying where the name Mermite came from. Speculation is somebody named Mermite helped develop these things. Some company named Mermite helped develop them or did a prototype. No one knows. At least not two different sources. The first insulated food container that actually worked, as far as I can tell, was a 1941 product that was round. It was a big round thing. I've never seen inside one of the round ones, just seen pictures of the outside. 1944, this design came along. Now, according to people on the G503, which is they think they're the be-all, end-all of World War II Jeep knowledge and expertise. And they are real picky. They think that if your Jeep does not look like it left the factory to go fight World War II, it's wrong. Get it out of their parking lot. I don't go there that often unless I'm looking for something specific, like Mermite cans. 1944 was when this design came out. It was a big argument. Can you have one of these in your World War II Jeep and be authentic? Because did they ever get issued during World War II? The supply people say that there's a memo apparently in 1944 that these will start being manufactured, but to issue all the 1941 versions before you issue these ones. So you can get one of these with a 1944 date, put it in your 1944 Willys or Ford, drive around thinking you're all good, and somebody's going to say, can you prove this was issued? Yeah, I don't care. I think they're great coolers. I have Yeti products, hard side cooler and a couple soft sides. They're great, but they're also heavy. These things are heavy. And the Yetis, especially the soft sided ones, they get mud on them. It's hard to get off. It kind of sticks to it. So after the last camp out, Colt and I used to camp with these things all the time, doing the military vehicle stuff with the Lone Star MVPA, air shows in Temple or wherever else. We'd always do the Mermite cans. Then we got away from it. Started using the soft-sided ones. Driving the Miata or the Porsche, this won't fit. Got to use the soft-sided Yetis if I'm going somewhere for a long trip. But these things, you can hose them off. Yeti coolers don't look so good when you hose them off. The seal is the important part to look for. Yeah, the rest of it, the looks, mine are beat up because I just toss them in somewhere. They'll hold with ice. They will keep for a weekend in the Texas heat. I normally pull out the middle canister, put things I'm going to do for food in the outside two canisters, and fill ice everywhere else. And that normally lasts me from a Friday afternoon till I get home on Sunday night from a camp out. Still ice in there, still cold food, and the food, my non-cooked stuff, is not all wet, which makes it when I put it back in the refrigerator, if I didn't use it all, it's not dripping in the fridge. Another bonus point with my wife. These things are great. I see them on eBay, $50 or so, up to a couple hundred for some fancy one that's supposed to be a 1944. It was used in World War II. Yeah, you never know. Just look for the seals. The seals are on eBay as well. I've seen them on eBay. I actually didn't look for it to make this video, but I've seen them over the years on eBay. If you want one of these, look at the seal. If you go latch it down, and these things here, you latch the other side down, these things are sticking up, and it's flat surface on the lid, it's a good cooler. If you got some pressure to push that down, it'll probably hold great. Anyway, just a real quick Mermite cans, because I figure I'm gonna use them camping in next few weeks, a couple camp outs. They're great seats too. They're great seats. They're kind of stable. Or if you're sitting in a camp chair, they're great footstools. Just kind of whatever. And they're a good conversation topic too. Anyway, Mermite cans. You really do have green eggs and green bacon.